To all those who have selected the red pen, this is the image that I received for you intuitively. So let's begin. Firstly, I'm getting something like a cone or a silver foil, a silver wrap that could be relevant in your next 48 hours. I also see that there is something with a pointed ear. So I feel like there's some giant animal or something that you could see in the next 48 hours. Now remember, this can be happening in series or movie that you're watching as well. I'm getting something intuitively about a screw or teeth, like dental work. I'm also seeing something like a lizard, so some reptile could be significant. I also see alphabet A being significant. Even alphabet M could be relevant. You know what? Looking at this, I'm reminded of the game which small children play, like taking a slingshot at something. So you could metaphorically, manually taking a shot at something, or some children could be relevant in your next 48 hours. Some childlike energy could be there. I also see something like a carriage, like something carrying the weight of something. Or if you're going somewhere, you're measuring something like bags or something, boxes or something like that. There is something about measurements. I also feel like if there was a competition or something, you're going to be winning it because I see the energy of victory. I also see like a gateway, a portal, a place to enter from. It could be literal door, which is like a bit different. I do sense a lot of fire between you and someone, or just like a lot of creative energy built up, which you would be releasing. I also keep seeing something like a foot, and I see that some chappals or something are being torn, or yeah, something like that, like a broken chappal or shoe or sandal or whatever. Oh, for some of y'all, I do see something like a swing or doing some sort of adventure sport or something like rappelling. I told you, right? Carrying the weight of some bag or weighing something. So it could be that instead. It could be like rappelling, or like where there is rope tied and people go from one place to another in a cart or in something like that. Letter W could be significant, and you could be winning something, as I mentioned earlier. So if there's a gaming competition or whatever competitive thing is there, you will be victorious in it. I also see an arrow pointing downwards, so something is going down, as in maybe prices are going down. Whatever you wanted, you would get it in a low price or something like that. And whatever is going down, maybe that is where the door, I told you something about an entrance, a door opening for you because something goes down. I'm intuitively getting watermelon. There could be something like a scroll if that silver foil thing did not resonate. So there could be a message which you would be receiving, which would be important. Or just it's a scroll or a message of wisdom. I also see that if there are a group of some things, one thing from that group will expand a lot. I also see that thing is going to be planting a seed, or there's something like a coffee bean I see. But whatever is it, there is expansion happening definitely. I mentioned about the giant animal. It is carrying the scroll of wisdom, or it's carrying something on its back. So it could be metaphorically also, like don't carry too much burdens on your back. But at the same time, I see expansion happening and doors opening for you, especially because something goes down, something is being opened up for you. Oh, and I also mentioned about creative bursts of energy, right? So something is expanding and bursting literally in your next 48 hours. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I also see a spoon. So something, some information or food literally is being fed to you in the next 48 hours. And be careful of spilling something. But I do see a heavy pressure on that spoon for some ways that's bending it. The kind of feeling when you take an ice cream and you put a spoon in it, but the ice cream is too hard, so the spoon kind of bends a bit. And as I'm saying that, I heard the spoon noises in the background. So someone could literally be noisy. And if carrying the weight thing doesn't resonate, you could be literally being calculative or metaphorically carrying the weights in your mind, like carrying burdens. But I don't see this as negative because there's a lot of creative energy filled in you which is bursting out. And if there's a new opportunity, new door that opens up in the next 48 hours, you're going to give all of your focus, energy and potential in it, and even bending for it, like stretching thin. I also see a hanger, so you could be hanging something like clothes. Yes, that's all I see for the next 48 hours. Please comment down below what did you see. Bye, enjoy, take care, see you in the next reading. To all those who selected the green pen, firstly I want to start by saying that you might be forced to detach or take a break from something within the next 48 hours. It's like the energy where you are waiting for something to get over so you can jump right back into something. I also see that there is something about a calf, knee and the thighs. So you might be working out or doing something to strengthen your legs in some ways. I can also see a chili. So you might be eating something spicy or something might be spiced up. A horse could be significant for some reason. I'm getting that. Like, I am getting those kind of matches which you watch where you bet on a horse or something like that. So you could be watching a series or movie like that, or you literally could be doing so. I do see someone wearing a hat. If that doesn't resonate, then metaphorically, you might be getting freedom or you might be going somewhere in speed. Perhaps that is why the message of detachment and break came up. I do see like someone is swinging a baby or something like that, like carrying something very carefully, like it's a child, a baby. I do see elephants or Lord Ganesha could be significant in the next 48 hours. So you will be gaining a lot of wisdom in the next 48 hours. And if there are any obstacles, then they will be removed from your way. I also see that number 7 could be relevant. Alphabet J could be relevant. I do see someone standing in front of a mirror. So either literally or physically looking at your appearance or some sort of a reflection is going on. I literally keep on getting like horse riding or something. You might also be playing chess. I can also see alphabets O and S could be significant. It's just lacking S for SOS. So I don't know, something might be in the stage where it is almost in the SOS situation. But someone will see it and someone will help you from it in the next 48 hours is what I feel like. I keep seeing like knee, foot and sandals, but I see them like crooked. Like you might be stepping into a new experience, into an experience of chaos is what I feel like. But overall you will get your freedom and feel free. I do get something hanging, like something hanging at a door or a window. For some reason I'm getting hazelnut. Oh, I'm also getting something or someone being a snake. So beware of someone being deceptive. That is why perhaps I'm getting this messy situation. But you will run free out of it is what I feel like. I'm also intuitively getting some childlike energy, like someone eating Cheetos or watching Shin-chan. So I'm seeing the image of a huge monster who has like a huge body or a huge costume but is wearing a helmet or has a very small face. So there is something about such a suit. You could be renting such a suit, or again, you could be watching this in a series or in a movie, the same character similar to it. I don't know if you can see it. but like a huge character who can stamp on anything, like buildings can collapse or whatever can happen. Some content you might be watching like that, or metaphorically, if you're not watching a content like that, you might have the power. You have the power to get out of any situation and to destruct or destroy literally anything that comes in your way. And I'm not encouraging that, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing. If a situation is messy, spicy, you will try to get over it. Another message that I get is you might be coming close to someone, is also what I feel like. There is something like a door, and there is something inside the door. The door is open. So something might be calling to you that ways. I'm also getting something like a bucket and water in it. Water flowing out of the bucket is what I'm getting. And it's going straight to a seed or something that you've planted. So I feel like you're nurturing something that you have just started, and it is being taken care of by the higher powers, is what I feel like, because it is being carried very carefully. Or there might be something like a well from where water is pulled out. So metaphorically, you have abundance of resources of whatever you need. I feel like you got this. You have all the situation under control. Whatever messy, sneaky or spicy situation is, you will get through it and you will be victorious in it. Someone might be calling you to rescue them from their situation. Yes, that's what I'm getting from your image. Please do comment down below, what did you see? Take care, enjoy, bye, see you in the next reading. To all the people who have selected this blue pen, this is the image that I received for you intuitively. Firstly, I want to say something is being corrected in your next 48 hours. If you're waiting for some application or something to go through or some results to come, you will get the tick mark, you will get the pass. I also see that there is someone like who doesn't have good intentions around you, metaphorically, and someone else is above their head. That is why they might be acting like that, or they are also somehow like that only. But I do see like a robber kind of a figure. Now see, this could be happening in a series or a movie that you're watching as well. Someone's eyes and nose could be very sharp. I see that if there's a block in your path, a bridge would be built through it successfully for you to go through it. I do see water flowing and you traveling over a bridge through it. Or as I said, metaphorically, if something is an obstacle, you will successfully cross the bridge. Alphabet K could be significant. I'm also getting something like a hook or something like a candy cane. So in that case, sweets could be significant in your next 48 hours. Oh, I also got intuitively sweet results. You are trying to spread out something, is what I feel like, because I'm getting this feeling of spreading. Things are spreading, so something is spreading successfully. I also see a beautiful dress. You might be shopping for a dress or placing some order successfully with regards to fashion. Someone might be spying on you or just like scrolling through your social media or something like that, because I do see those eyes looking at me straight. Someone might be looking at you with uncomfortable eyes, as in it is uncomfortable for you, but I feel like you're not going to tolerate it. If that person is in front of you, you'll teach that person a lesson, is what I'm getting. I'm getting something like a machine with a hook attached in the end. So something that grabs something. So something like a construction machine, because I see the size of the machine being huge. So literally there could be construction around you, or it just metaphorically like something huge has a hook that will carry your load, carry your burdens in the next 48 hours. Oh, and I told you about bridge, right? So someone is perhaps building a bridge for you to successfully cross over to the other side. I see a flag of victory. I see you could be near some water body because I'm also getting sand and beach vibes. But this is the repeated message that I'm getting. Something is being made clear for you, clarified, verified, officially verified, given an official status, or made okay for you. You're getting a okay go ahead for something in the next 48 hours. Alphabet M could be significant. If that dress part didn't resonate, then a younger girl could be significant, and there is a teasing face that I see if it's not that serious thing which I mentioned earlier. I feel like things are being handled for you because I literally see a handle over here. And I also feel like you're going to see a lot of synchronicities in the next 48 hours. I do see something like a map, but like road map, where there are like checkpoints and the road branches out in multiple directions, and the roads I feel are narrow. So I keep getting something about construction and roads and bridges. Metaphorically, if you take it, you might be planning something of these steps ahead, the road map, the checkpoints, the action items, and all the roadblocks are going to be lifted away for you. You're crossing something successfully. I'm also intuitively getting something like a banana, although I don't see something like this in the image. Oh, but I do see moon and a sun, and I do see that planets could be significant. Like there could be something like an eclipse or something like that. So there could be some shadowy, sneaky energy, as I mentioned before. I'm also getting something like a petrol pump. And number 6 could be relevant, and it is the number of victory. So you might be getting some sort of spotlight, recognition, appreciation within the next 48 hours. And perhaps it could be because you built a bridge and succeeded in something. You did some task or some problem you handled very well, and that is why you're getting this. You might be getting this on a call or an email, the email verification, but you're approved for something, and something that is very honorable. Yes, that's what I'm getting from your image. Please do comment down whatever you see. Bye, all the best, take care, see you in the next reading.